As operating experience has shown, in principle, the owners do not have any special comments on the corrosion resistance of the car, but if in winter, when the roads are abundantly sprinkled with reagents, the body is poorly cared for, rarely washed, then it will begin to bloom in 2 or 3 winters. There are also comments on the condition of body parts. In particular, the wheel edges of the car are covered with decorative plastic overlays. Due to low ground clearance, the owners often tear them off, while the fastening eyes break off. The electronic unit of the mechanism for folding the exterior mirrors is not very reliable. At the most inopportune moment, the mirror can remain folded. 1.3-liter hybrid version. The engine do not have any particular problems. One of the few problems that occurs on all types of engine is the breakdown of the tension roller fastening bolt, the attachment belt. As a result of the breakage of this bolt, the belt bends and rubs the engine casing. At a run of 100,000 kilometers, oil begins to leak valve cover and the engine mount fails. On a run of 150,000 kilometers, it is necessary to change the camshaft oil seal, as well as the front and rear crankshaft oil seals. Honda Civic engines are quite demanding to maintain. Every 45,000 kilometers, it is necessary to adjust the thermal clearances of the valves. If the previous owner did not do this, then you can get into expensive repairs. At the same time, the spark plugs are also changed. It is worth noting that the DSI engine has 2 candles for each cylinder, and such a replacement will not be cheap. Due to the high heat load of the engine, it is recommended to wash the radiator every 50–70,000 kilometers. For the Honda Civic, a large selection of gearboxes is available: 5 and 6-speed mechanics, a 6-speed robot, a variator, and a 5-speed automatic transmission. Mechanical transmissions have proven to be the most reliable. They nurse up to 400,000 kilometers without causing trouble to their owners, and automatic transmission also works well. The automatic transmission receives the most criticism. Cars with such a transmission are bought by those who want to arrange a fun life and unforgettable negative emotion about the car. On this type of transmission, the clutch leaves no more than 70,000 kilometers, and the mechatronics up to 100,000 kilometers. The most common disadvantages of the robot: it is not sharpened for sport driving, slow gear shifting, poor responsiveness when pressing the gas pedal. Often, the electronics do not recognize the neutral gear. Because of this, the car will not start. Often the clutch overheats, resulting in errors. The transmission does not behave correctly. The car starts to twitch. Repair of a robotic transmission will cost a decent amount, so it is better to choose mechanics and automatic. Thanks to special settings and low-profile rubber, the Honda Civic suspension is quite stiff. Because of this, when it gets into hole, many owners often bend the front strut cushions, support cups, and shock absorber rods. Suspension consumables do not have large resource robots. Tie rod ends 60–70,000 kilometers. Steering rack up to 70,000 kilometers. Thrust bearings are 40,000 kilometers. Many owners disassemble and lubricate them, thereby increasing their resource to 120,000 kilometers. Stabilizer bushings up to 60,000 kilometers. Stabilizer struts 80,000 kilometers. Front levers with silent blocks 100–120,000 kilometers. Shock absorbers 150–100,000 kilometers. Despite the fact that the rear suspension is quite simple, the stiffness settings also affect its durability. On average, beam bushings on our roads will last 120–150,000 kilometers. Selling Honda Civic bears little resemblance to a standard car. Getting behind the wheel, you feel like on an airplane. At the same time, everything looks modern and stylish. There are also no special miscalculation in ergonomics. Even the dual console is made as informative as possible for the driver. All the necessary information is displayed on the upper part. The technical indicators, tachometer, fuel level, engine temperature are displayed on the main display. Car seats have a very comfortable fit. The car is well equipped with interior electronic equipment starting from the basic configuration, which very rarely bother the owners of this brand of car. But with acoustic comfort, not everything is as good as you would like. You can say that there is no sound insulation in the car. At speed, extraneous sounds from the street will constantly bother, and after 3,000 revolutions, the sound of the motor significantly worsens the acoustic comfort. In addition to external noise, the creaking of the hard plastic of the dashboard is added. If you are the owner of this car model, please describe the problems that you had to face during the operation of the car. Perhaps it is your review that will help readers of our site when choosing a car.